to catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and caught.
You make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free.
Time, ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now this is fielded in the 1 yards. Well done on the return. And the Ravens will take over at their own 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they can't bring him down.
Oh, my God.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the Ravens.
That, boys. That's crazy. Nobody touched.
Lamar Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
So if I put Lamar Jackson as my
they'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
If I would score.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. And fights him off. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
That's
trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line. Rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Fast quarterback.
Another go-around coming up for the Cleveland Browns offensively. And a Cleveland team, if they win those 2, we're talking about a Cleveland team that'll be above 500. Now Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Back up all here. Hike.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here over 12. Right.
Hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that's going to be side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height, or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
That's it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I literally watched this split step in like 4 times.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
This young guy better be good at blocking field goals, because if he's not and I don't block this, then this gets trashed.
And oh, it's blocked. And now the Ravens get it. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Jesus Christ, why is this kid Lamar Jackson, bro? He's freaking fast as crap.
10, 5.
Dive in. Oh, touchdown, boys.
And gets the 2 points.
We're going to shut you down.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1.
That one was counter.
Come on now, let's go.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow them that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper
why would you
And we'll see how determined they are. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 8-6 the score after 1. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to take off. They find some open field here. Touchdown.
Boys, I got to keep clipping these. I'm sorry. It's just nasty, like how good this man is at the game.
The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Now it's Jackson.
It's close.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were...
In most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
I can, but I'll do it. I'm going to yeet the ball at kind of low, but I'm going to right on the goal.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Perfect.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the right field down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
They just give him
25 yards there on the catch and run. Mayfield brings him up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Mayfield on play action. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is caught.
Beckham, that's cute. I'm not going to lie. Take the ball, bro. I'm walking again.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. He's having a nice little first. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I told you I'd do it, boys. You think I was lying. Oh, shit. This guy's slow. This guy's slow. Turn it up. Turn it up.
And he
Let's go.
Into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Following the botch
Hey,
PAT, they're set to kick this one away.
Listen, Lamar Jackson has the biggest nose in the NFL.
This
Comment
is
down
taken
below
at the
if
3.
you think he does.
Oh, fighting off the defender.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're kidding me, right? You're literally kidding me.
6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
You gotta be kidding me, I swear. I gotta clip that one too, boys. You're gonna be seeing this blue screen a lot because if I have to keep
I
clipping
know a
this,
lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam,
I
and he
never even
got a
got
full
to
head of
give
steam
Lamar
there.
Jackson the ball.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt
I'm gonna take
forthcoming.
Lamar Jackson.
Throwing is Jackson, buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding.
How many is this right? Lamar Jackson's got 0 completion.
Defense is getting big yardage with each and every one.
Oh,
I call that.
wait, hold up.
Success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A run for Nick Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Is it bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
If I score, you guys are probably
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Jones on the return. Stays on his feet. Still churning. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Boys, Lamar Jackson's a dog. I'm going to throw one play. Too. Let's keep around. No.
Try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He's been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good down.
I just needed him to get 100 passing completion. Yeah.
And they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and
pass
go.
play really is fine.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41.
You kind of want them to get downfield, though. Oh, shoot, he got out of there?
Chased out left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. There
Not
he
even
goes
close. He's too good. I swear, boys. This isn't fair.
All the way in for a Ravens
He barely gets
touchdown.
touched.
Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson now, forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That goes out the upright.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? Well, he's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now.
You already know we're going to win a Lamar Jackson, so what's up, boys? Bye.